The Artura.
It's not a stupid decision. It's a wild decision. Oh, dude, this is insane. Welcome back to the Man in the Machine. This is McLaren Houston, and today we are checking out the Artura. And I have my trusty sidekick, Cameron. Let's go. Alright, this is the Artura. Let's check it out. So I'm trying to like pinpoint the looks of this car. This is supposed to be the replacement for the 570S. Headlights kind of look like the 720S, but they do have that little like more emphasized arch of the McLaren, so it kind of does look like the 570S, kind of. Alright, so apparently you can't easily access the motor, the V6 hybrid, but special tools maybe give you access to those little screws right there, and this whole shell comes off. That seems like a lot of work, but hey, you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is bring it to McLaren, right? Nothing extravagant, but the simple look makes it look fast. Also looks like the GT, looking at the rear end. The taillights look pretty nice. I guess the coolest feature, which I think comes standard, are these fender gills. These fender gills, I think they look functional, I guess. Let some heat out these, let some heat out these fenders. Carbon fiber Pro, I'm pretty sure they have options like crazy. Oh, look at that wheel gap. What's the wheel gap look like? 2 fingers. And those are some big Cameron fingers. Let's see, 2 fingers in the front too. It's pretty low. I mean, I like the fenders to wrap around the wheels closely. I know my Lambo has like 3 to 4 fingers in the back, so I always look at that now. Ride height looks aggressive. One thing that is also a point to note is the door handle. They've gone back with a traditional little flap instead of the touch placement, or that little pad where you place your fingers and then boom, it opens. The exhaust, we've got some heat shields in there, nothing noticeably. Oh, you can see a little bit of the shock and springs down in. Cameron pointed out a good note for me, because I like this too. The offsets of the wheels, I mean, most supercars, they keep the same wheel size across the board, but McLaren, they like to, and I've seen this a lot, and it looks really good, put a larger wheel size in the back. So we got 20s in the back, and we got 19s in the front. Let's take a look at that from a distance. Looks like you got like some big tires in the back to go fast. You know, we need to ask that question, because I don't know the answer to that question. Cameron asked where the battery sits, and if the battery is up in the front or if it's on the wheels, what the drive chain's like, because you can actually drive, I think, 20 miles on battery alone, but it adds extra 100 horsepower. 100 horsepower, as Cameron has pointed out to me, and this car is pushing 670 total. So that is faster than my Lamborghini Performante, and it is also cheaper. So should I trade and downside? I like the Lamborghini too. But we do like the styling of the McLaren. I cannot knock it. It looks good. It looks aggressive. It looks mean. The suggestion on the Lamborghini is just a tenth faster, 2.9. A tenth is definitely worth a mile in racing, right? Yes, it is. Look. 3 seconds versus 2.9 seconds. What do you think? Faster? Obviously, this is just rear-wheel drive, and I have all-wheel drive. I think that's the difference right there. I get a little bit more jump on the kick. Look at these. I like these calipers, man. That color is legit. I want that color. The usage of the front camera, I think I saw on Doug DeMuro's video. They have cameras all the way around the car to create the 360 view. So whenever you're parking, pulling out of spaces, this will give you a sense of where the car is in relation to curbs. Yeah, exactly. But this right here is for the dynamic cruise control. Yeah. I always forget what that's called because I never use cruise. Who uses cruise control? Do you use cruise control? In a Lamborghini? In a Lamborghini, you don't use cruise control. But this may be catered to more of that GT car market where you kind of want the power, you kind of want the styling, and you just want to be able to cruise around. You don't necessarily always want to drive fast. So, hey, I mean, even for that matter, the GT kind of looks similar. Oh, I think this is a little bit more aggressive looking than that. That's more luxury focused. I can see it though, but I do like it a lot. I could see this in like a lime green or some, the fender gills. But yeah, I guess there's cameras here. Oh yeah, see, camera. The seats, pretty thin, lightweight. I guess that's the theme with this car. I like the cockpit. Cockpit looks cool. Yeah.
This is the new color, Ember Orange.
Oh. It's familiar to get in this car. Very.
So this is the new Monocell 2
Yep.
as well.
Okay.
All new carbon turbo, which gives you a lower still level than previous models.
I feel low. I feel really low. One thing, point of note, I didn't realize this, but whenever they were talking about where they were having access to control the functions of the car, obviously the sport modes and the comfort modes and the race modes, whenever you're driving, like you have your hands on the steering wheel here, but if you want to quickly switch without taking your eyes off the road, you can actually see that just by clicking or putting your hands up here. I know, right? It's screwing me up. Putting your hands up here and switching the modes like instantaneously as you're driving, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. And as well, you can keep your eyes on that speed because you know you're going to be going over 150. Especially this guy, Barry. Where's his Lambo? I don't know where your Lambo is.
I brought a Tahoe.
I didn't drive my car either. I got a ride. These cars are gorgeous, Gary. I'm gonna do it one of these days. And I'm gonna be the guy that drives it on the road. I promise. This is my spec.
Because it would just be gripping. So this is a
all my cars are black,
right? Pre-owned with 100 miles,
oh,
a million MSRP. We have this listed at 968.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a great deal.
That's a great deal.
You're over $1 million. So here's
oh, do I buy a Senna? This is like exact spec that I would probably go for. I don't know why I like black cars. Black cars and me just go well together. Yeah, it's simple.
Racing and it's life. Anything that happened before or after, it's just waiting.